Hey friends, welcome to the channel, man. I'm stoked to see you. So, how can you live with a sense of authenticity in your life? Like, how do you be open with others? How do you know what to share? How do you deal with life when life happens? That's this point of discussion. Because, dude, truth be told, man, we're all jacked up, man. We're all a bag of smashed, and it's not donut holes, right? Man, we're all 50 shades of messed up. But I think sometimes, due to the way our society works, the way our culture works, the way we were raised in this time and place that we find ourselves in, that it's not okay to be real and to be honest with ourselves because there's repercussions sometimes, or that's what we tell ourselves sometimes. And truth be told, I think the truth is rarely told, right? As a song my wife has been turned on to recently. I can't remember who sings it, but that's basically what it's all about. And it kind of reminds us back to another song that we both care for by a dude named Charlie Hall called Hookers and Robbers. And man, there's brokenness all around us, right? There's brokenness in us. And if you say something that may insinuate that you might be broken, then, man, it's whether it's a fear of rejection, whether it's a fear of judgment or condemnation, whether it's a fear of exclusion, we keep things to ourselves, and then we create this box, right? We have this box. It says if you're in this box with us, well, then you have all your crap together, right? Because the people who don't have their crap together, they're out there. But if you have your crap together, you're here with us and you're a part of us. And so we assume that everybody else around us, and even if that's not like crazy overt, we kind of assume that everybody here in our community, that we're real with each other, that we're honest with each other, that we know each other well. And that can be true. It can also be very dangerous. Something I share with those who are in my charge at work frequently is to remind them that nobody passed through a special membrane, right? Nobody went through this womb from darkness to light when you came and you enlisted in the military. Just because you're a service member doesn't mean that you have all your crap together. Just because you're a non-commissioned officer doesn't mean that you know how to lead, right? Just because you've been doing this for a while doesn't mean anything. But sometimes we assume, and some of those, like I assume that everybody lives by the Army values because that's what they said that they were going to do. So I don't walk around assuming that people are violating, the Army values or the oath or the Constitution or the Soldier's Creed or the Creed of Non-Commissioned Officer. Like, that's a way to do things, to handle business. That's just not my way. Until you prove me otherwise. It's kind of how I view respect. I think that respect is not something that is earned. It is something that is given. Like, I give you respect because I'm respecting your dignity, your humanity. And I'll respect your work ethic, and that is something that you will earn. But respect really delves into something that's deeper within us, right? But a side topic there. But we kind of assume that everybody has all their stuff together because, we're soldiers, and soldiers don't do that, right? I've heard that. I've said that, and I've heard that said countless times. But, man, that's a logical fallacy to say that somebody doesn't do something, right? It's a false comparison. Yeah, probably a dozen other logical fallacies that could play into that. To say that, a certain organization, whether it's a political party, whether it's a religious institution, whether it's, your family, right? The Stokers would never do that. And I could shake my finger at somebody who shares the last name of Stoker and say things like that. or to say that, that soldiers don't do that, or people in my company don't do that, or, our team doesn't do that, or, our church doesn't do that. I mean, we don't have these problems in my community. Man, you're wrong. Right? And so I remind everybody in my company that that's wrong mentality, and that we need to continue to check on each other, because we didn't pass through this membrane, right? We still have all of the baggage that we started this journey with. It's still in our rucksack, man. We're still dealing with this crap. And then on top of this crap, we add more crap in it, right? That's why they give us such a big rucksack in the military, so we can put more crap in it, so that we can break our backs and our knees and our hips and our legs and our feet and our shoulders. And then we hide our medical problems because, soldiers we don't go to sick hall. And then we hide our mental problems because soldiers don't seek behavioral health. And we hide the stuff from our friends and our family. We hide it from our neighbors and our loved ones, our moms and dads and kids. We find ourselves alone. In kind of a dark place. It's dark right now. I can hear the crickets. But hey, friends, listen to me. Regardless of where you're at, continue to lean on each other, press into one another. Find somebody that you can confide in and that you can open up to. And I can promise you that you're not going to find yourself walking alone. No man is an island. Leave some comments down below if you're dealing with something. I deal with stuff all the time, right? I try to talk about it, and I try to recognize when my being able to deal with things myself is not working out well, and it's starting to impact, my relationship with my wife, with my kids, co-workers. Let's be honest with ourselves. We are not all fine. It doesn't mean that 1% broken, it means that you're all broken. It just means that we need a little bit of work, right? We need to find the right tool, the right resource, whether it's financial, whether it's educational, whether it's spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, whatever you need, my friends. Let's get some. And if I can help you along the way, then shoot me an email at stokermatic@gmail.com, or leave some comments down below, and we can have a conversation about this.